It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. It's San Diego facing Los Angeles. And it's San Diego to start out. A look at San Diego's starting group. Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And there's Davis. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's LeBron in the 3 slot.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Bird kicks to Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Tries the hook. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket of the game. Curry with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Curry passes to Davis. To the inside. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Davis.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down.
The drive by Thompson. Poked away. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Bird. And it's Bird with the jam.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Stolen by Bird. On up the court. And slammed up by Jordan.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Now here's Curry. Down low. McGee against Shaq. And it's McGee with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Thompson. Shoots from the right block. And it comes off the front of the rim. Johnson kicks to Shaq. Unable to get that one. So San Diego will take it the other way. Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Jordan dishes to Johnson. And slam dunk by Jordan.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Curry passes to Davis. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Curry kicks to Thompson. McGee a screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. That one's not going to go. Stolen by McGee. He dishes it to Thompson. All alone. Nice jump shot. Good. Thompson's got his first points of the game. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
And a wide open look for James. No good with the triple. Outside Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwayne Wade comes in for Jordan. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Magic Johnson. And then for San Diego, Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Norman Powell comes in for Thompson. And it's Williams in for Curry. And that one, good.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Out of bounds.
And so it looks like San Diego will retain possession here.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
With one on the clock. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Howard. And that does it for the first quarter. Los Angeles on top. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Pierce, D-Wade out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Walton in at the 5 down low.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
San Diego shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. So he gets them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And here is San Diego now after the basket by Los Angeles. And slam dunk by Butler.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads-up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
Timeout.
Worthy's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for San Diego, Morris comes in for Norman Powell, and Walker subbed in for Williams. Quentin Richardson's checked in for Butler. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Walker with it. Feeds it to Richardson. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now, because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Rodman, he's checked in for Pierce. Westbrook wide open. He fires. That three off the mark. Westbrook again. It's Walker. In the corner, it's Richardson. The dish to Morris. Walker the pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yeah, that's a great call by you, Greg. You're right on top of it. He's a player that knows exactly how to seek out that jugular.
The pass to Howard. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go. Worthy again. Story. Worthy can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Richardson dishes to Morris. Love with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Love's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Walker. Out left to the wing. He tries for three. San Diego with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 12. Worthy kicks to Love. And Love throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Morris passes to Walker. 5 to shoot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And San Diego with some changes. A shot's good from Westbrook.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
That's tipped. Westbrook with the steal. And it's Leonard at the elbow. There's the triple. And again, it's Westbrook with a three. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
San Diego shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he can't get the first one. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Walton's checked in for Rodman. Pierce comes in for Worthy. Jordan, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson in for Russell Westbrook. And San Diego also making a switch. Butler's checked in. And the basket by Pierce.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Jordan dishes to Walton. The drive by Jordan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Los Angeles, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. 19 seconds left to play here in the half. Tipped away. Powell kicks to Davis. It's stolen by Johnson. Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Taking a look at San Diego. We've got Davis. Steph Curry's out there with Thompson. Then it's LeBron James. And it's McGee in the center position.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
No good from LeBron. Three-pointer, Bird. Jordan kicks to Bird. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Los Angeles, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Johnson looking for his first basket still in this one. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Thompson against Jordan. And Curry has it in the corner. Hits the target from 18 feet. Curry's got 5 now. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Kevin Love's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell Westbrook comes in for Johnson. And then for San Diego, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Ori comes in for Anthony Davis. And Walker subbed in for Steph Curry. Wade, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. Thompson with the bucket.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A nice shot by Bird.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
From outside the arc, offensive rebound. Out to Wade. Howard with the steal. Here's James. And James throws it down.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Oh, great ball movement there.
.143 left in the third quarter of the game. Howard in the post. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Clock at 6. Here's Ori. And the dunk by Ori.
Runs the baseline and finishes with an absolute circus move at the bucket.
Crazy, crazy finish.
Well, I tell you what, he went deep into his bag of tricks for that one.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
I do not have a total on that, partner, but it seems to be too many if I were to count. The only number you really need to look at, though, is the scoreboard, and that gives you all the info you need.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Wade. The kick out to Westbrook. Bird right side. Over James. Eyes yet again. And it's Bird with the jam.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Now here's Thompson. From deep. And stolen by Love. Westbrook kicks to Bird. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Bird's got 12 points in just the second half.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Worthy out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Johnson. And it's Jordan in at the 2. Richardson, no luck.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
Yeah, he's in their skulls right now, Greg. I mean, clearly, he's given them all kind of migraines and perhaps might lead to even some bad dreams and nightmares with all the putbacks he's been getting.
Here's Worthy, the second effort. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy. And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
Outside for Jordan. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Johnson. The pass to Worthy.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game. In just about every area.
Absolutely, I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Here's Los Angeles now. They've picked up 11 straight. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Worthy's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Morris outside. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
That free throw good from Morris. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-3 run. Johnson, the pass to Rodman. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Johnson. Rodman with the block. Worthy dishes to Rodman. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Morris inside. He's against Jordan. And so it looks like San Diego will retain possession here. San Diego with some changes. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. And Norman Powell subbed in for Butler. Here's Richardson. Long range from the inbound. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play. And boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Johnson's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Dishes it to Powell. He feeds it to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Out of bounds, San Diego takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And San Diego making a change here. Walker's checked in. 56 seconds left in the game. To the left wing. Powell kicks to Howard. Here's the screen. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in. They've just not been able to contain Jordan. 22 points. He's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Screen by Howard. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson, the pass to Jordan. Rodman kicks to Johnson. And 3 from Jordan. Back to Johnson. So it's Los Angeles winning this one